5, 4, 3,
Three,
2.
1.
Yo.
Yo, what's poppin'?
Yeah, what's goody. Welcome to Baba Sucia. We're here with another episode, and today we have...
Famous Angel.
You already know. I didn't even have to say the introduction. You're going to let the man introduce himself. So, Famous Angel. Tell people and let the people know who you are.
Well,
Jaywalk.
Bro, you going to jail.
What you mean I'm going to jail?
going to jail.
Cause I'm colored?
Nah, you going to
Nah,
jail,
suck
bro.
me. You not putting me in a handcuff.
going to jail.
You not putting
You
me.
going to jail, man. You going to jail.
I'm hungry. He told me to starve, and I started crying.
To starve?
Yes.
I bet you crying right now.
Please,
Fuck
I
that.
want Skittles. I want M&Ms.
Okay,
I want
I'ma get it for
Doritos. So what I've been.
These bitches, bro, I ain't keep it safe. Keep 100 racks with me everywhere I fucking stay. Ain't beef.
as you already know, my name is Famous Angel. I'm a comedian / artist. You feel me? So I do both. You know, I do comedy and I do music.
You can push the mic a little closer to you if you want.
Yeah, I do comedy
There you
and
go.
I do music as well too.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I do acting. I do it all.
Okay.
Name it, I do it.
All right.
Boxing, soccer, I do it. I do it all. Word up.
So, where are you from?
I'm from Violin, New Jersey.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm
Okay.
from,
So let
like-
the people know where that's
I'm
at.
from like the south side of Jersey, you know, in the south. Like I'm close to like Philly area, Camden area, a little far. But, you know, I'm from that far, little small south city.
Okay. So you're like near where like Millville and all these other towns.
Yeah, like Millville, Brishan.
You know Mike Trout's from Millville.
Yeah, Mike Trout is actually from Millville. This is exactly where we're at now.
Hey, gang.
Gang,
Shout out to
gang.
Jersey.
Shout out Mike Trout.
Shout out Mike Trout too, yo. But how was it growing up here, like as a kid and shit? Like tell me about the young Angel, like a baby Angel. Like let's start off like that, because that's how I do this podcast. Like
Yeah,
it's the
yeah,
introduction from your life, like from the moment that you was born till now.
Nah,
But yeah.
young me, it was, you know, when you grow up in a different background, you know, different struggles, you know, your parents might not all be that perfect because they have
Yep.
you at a young age. You feel me? So you grow up seeing things that you should have never seen growing up, but that's just, you know, how it's always been. And yeah, growing up, you know, it was back and forth. You know, my pops, he was in prison. He did like 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he did like 9 years or whatever. So, I lived with my mother, in an apartment. It was just me, my sister. So, you know,
So growing up, there was
growing up,
always
yeah, she didn't have a car, so you know, it was like it was hard getting around or always for help, you know, and things like that. So growing up, I had to grow up faster than most kids. You know, I had to grow up early. I had responsibilities as a kid as somebody older would have. You feel me?
So do you feel like that basically shaped you to basically become? Stop it off.
Keep getting a call,
But shit, I fuck with that, man. I fuck with that. So yeah, like I was saying, so like growing up, right? And you saying that it was like, you know, it was you didn't have certain stuff. Like, did that teach you now, like, to go for stuff and like grind harder? Like, grinding ain't an issue for you because you've been doing that since like a young age.
Yeah, no, it did. It did. It actually made me look at things a different perspective at life and how to do this and how to work. And so growing up, yeah, I did learn most things that other kids my age didn't know, you know, because all they knew was about playing toys, games, and you feel me, doing other things. And my mentality was how to get money and how to do this, how to do that, you feel me, or, you know, like how to drive. Like I was just thinking things at a young age as someone would think when they're 18, 20, 21.
Okay. So being young and saying, like, you know, how you spoke about your father being locked up, was that like a big thing that like affected you as a kid growing up? And made you like it shaped you more to do certain things, like
To think
to hold
about
things
it,
down more?
to think about it, really, it kind of did and it didn't.
Okay.
Like I wasn't the type of kid to like a lot of things like that will affect me back then. But as I got older, it did, like everything that didn't affect me back then just now hitting me now. You get what I'm saying? So back then it didn't really, because I was still a kid. You know, I didn't really understand as much, but I did know a little bit. But as I got older, a lot of things from the past, you know, starts to hit you. You know what I'm saying? And it starts to backflash on you. And you feel me?
You're like, wow, this shit made me build character.
Yeah, like this shit made me build character. Like,
bro,
for real.
Let me ask you this. Do you feel like all the good shit like that happens to you like in life? Like, let's say like you like, oh man, I developed this skill on how to like save money on this shit. But it was because like, bro, I literally went through some shit.
I literally went through it and then seen my parents go through it.
You learned.
For me, my mom and my pops. So.
Oh, don't worry, I went through it too, man.
Certain situations that you know that went on, and it was going on now in my career. I'll be like, oh, it's easy. Like I know what I'm doing. Like I seen my dad do this. You feel me? I seen my mom go through this. You feel me? So I know what I'm doing. So I won't make the same mistakes that they made. You feel me? So I'm on it. Feel me? I'm on point.
So. Tell me about like when you were younger. Like, were you always into like doing all funny skits and shit like that?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
like you was always clowning around in high school, like a class clown.
I was always dancing. You know, I was always funny. You know, I was the kid that that would like to stand out. You know, I would always like the attention, people looking at me. Like, you feel me? Like I'll just do the most dumbest shit ever, just so somebody could.
What was one of the dumbest shit you did like in high school? Like you can remember, because in high school is where you do all the dumb shit. Like I can't tell you right now as a grown adult, like I've done dumb shit as a grown adult, but it's not as funny. It's just like, oh, that's fucked up.
Actually, the dumbest shit I did in high school was like, you know, I did a lot of dumb shit. Let me go back because I dropped out actually. So I didn't go through the whole high school.
Okay.
I dropped out my first semester, like my first marking period of 10th grade. So like I was only in 10th grade for like 2 months. But freshman year, what I used to do is I used to go in the locker rooms. And you know how the people used to change and shit. I used to go in locker rooms and feel me. I used to grab the underwears and shit and the shirts, and I used to tie them all together. Feel me? People used to go to the locker room and like everybody's shit would be tied together. So you got like 10 people in one circle arguing and fighting, trying to untie shit, and I'll just be there laughing. You feel me?
I know that you was the evil villain.
I used to draw on the walls. You know, I used to draw dicks on the walls and shit. Like, you know, like. I used to be so bored that I used to go to the bathroom and dump the trash can everywhere and
you just want to do menacing shit.
Do shit like dumb shit. And what I used to do back in the day, I used to put on my social media, we're doing rap battles in the bathroom. You feel me? So the bathrooms will be packed. Like I host like funny shit in the bathroom, and we'll all be in the bathroom just rapping and like smoking and shit. Just, you know, I used to do shit like that.
Gang.
I used to have to lit every 4th, 5th market period. Like if you was with me in school, like you know what we used to do the 4th, 5th market period. Like, you feel me? we used to be lit. The teachers ain't like me at all. That's one. You feel me? And then as I started building a buzz in social media, it was over. They hated me even more. Because everybody wanted to be around me. Everybody wanted to do videos. You feel me? Everyone, because, you know, where I'm from, they're not used to things like this or someone building a buzz or a trend. So,
okay.
Like the teachers.
When did you drop out?
I dropped out like February 2020. So that was like 2 years ago.
2020, okay.
Yeah.
So you're still relatively like young still.
Yeah, I was supposed to graduate this year.
Okay. How old are you?
I just turned 19.
El Diablo.
Yeah, my birthday was.
Congratulations, happy birthday.
Thank you. My birthday was July 7th, so it was like not too long ago, like a week and a half ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you do for your birthday?
I got lit. I got real lit. I got real turned.
Got turned.
I got turned. Yep. July 6th at night.
Where you spend it at?
At a house, big house, with a lot of people, a lot of alcohol. Yep.
What's your favorite alcohol to drink though? What do you say?
I like my favorite, ultimate favorite is the Henny.
Yeah, I think that's
Gotta go with the
everybody.
Hen Dog. But don't get it twisted though. I might sound whack, but I love the Capricios. I love the
Capricios are not bad.
Capricios.
It's not bad.
You ever drunk Capriccio?
Yeah, man. Come on.
I be getting the big
man.
bottle, and then just like with 2 cups, I be saucy. Like, I be good. Like I don't even need Henny. Like
Nah, man.
Like,
I'm like the
word
biggest
up.
lightweight, bro. I can't
Yeah.
drink for shit.
Nah.
Like, yo, I think one shot is done up for me. I'm like, yo, what's up, yo? What the fuck is going on? Yo, we just go get this
like-
jack, yo.
especially if you don't drink a lot and you take like 2-3 shots, like you go feel it. Like you gonna be there. You gonna be saucy for real.
Yeah, I'm the type that I like to pour like long and then like mix it with like a drink and
Yeah.
just have like this much alcohol and then a little bit of like soda and shit.
Yeah.
That's what I like doing. That's me. That's me.
Me, I'm a no chaser type of guy.
Okay.
Feel me? Like it was like to the points where in the hood, like we got a bottle, but we have no chaser, so it's like you had to deal with it. You feel me? So just doing that all the time just made me used to not needing a chaser or a Red Bull, or people look at me like, what the fuck?
You're different.
This nigga's different. Like, he cut different. I'll be looking at him like, yeah.
Nah, I
know.
just think anywhere you go down south of anywhere you go,
Yeah.
they're just built fucking different.
Feel different. Like, word up.
Like I don't know what it
just
is.
a south side
Yo,
people, we just built different. Like we just cut different. Word.
like yo, it really is because if you go up north, like yo, I can't even. Bro, I'm telling you, I get high though. I'll tell you that.
I
get
ain't
high as
gonna
a
lie.
kite.
Up north is a whole different world.
I think
like,
it's more getting high up top.
like
You'll
up
definitely
north,
catch that.
like North Jersey and stuff like that. Like is way different. Like different environment, different. Like
So let me ask you this though.
yeah.
Not like you just said, different environment, different everything. So when you go to work, when you was first working out here and then making the transition to going up north and then like leaving to other like states and places, how is it working with like others? Like how does that make like how do you feel like when you work with others and like see their pace of how they process, and like some people may move a little slower, some
Yeah.
people may move fast as fuck, some people are just geniuses like, oh bro, I just thought of an idea right now.
I mean, it's dope because you'll learn a few things from
Mhm.
everyone. Like you can't just know it all. Like not even the president knows
Mhm.
it all. You feel me? Like it's
That's
like
if he's
when
awake.
you meet new and different people, you learn new and different things.
Mhm.
So me collabing with other people, I learned their different methods on how they did this, or how they went number one, or how they got this, or you feel me, or you get what I'm saying. So it's, and just collabing with them was just like, okay, now you see how I work and I see how you work. You feel me?
Mhm.
So now after we done and we done made a hit, now I'm using some of your methods and you're using some of my methods. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's how I look at it. That's why I love networking, or I'm the type that don't stay quiet. Like I will go up to you and talk to you. Like I would, and you'll fuck with me heavy because I'm just a down to earth type of dude. Like
You know, I
feel me?
did get that from you.
So I'm a down to earth type of dude, humble. Like you feel me? I don't look at people different, or you feel me? We all the same. We bleed, we shit, we piss the same. So you feel me? So
Mm-hmm.
me just collabing with people, just it's you learn, and you'll get used to doing it in the future with like other big collabs when you're definitely up there. Like you'll learn. Like my first time collabing, I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous. Like
Who was your first time?
my first ever like social media collab
Mm-hmm.
was Fatboy.
Like I can't go back. Pushing down on my baby going crazy.
Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Don't disrespect me. Oh my god. Okay. Love you too.
How'd that happen? Like, how did you guys got together to bond that genuine like friendship and everything? Because you could tell like
It's not too crazy.
he don't do shit if you ain't popping. Like I could tell.
Alright, so when I first started making videos, 2020, I had like 600 followers at the time, 700. I had seen Fatboy post on his story music video, and send DM to this app for the private location. So I had did that, and they never got back to me. And like 2 weeks later, it was like 3:30 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and I had got I was about to go to sleep, and I had got a ring, and then I go check my phone, and it said, you're invited to Fatboy's music video, private address. So they sent me the address. So then I was like, is this shit real? Like, or is it fake? So then I showed my dad. I'm like, yo, like, I just got invited, like, to a music video / party.
It's pretty
like,
real.
like, tomorrow, like, we have to leave. Like, let's go. And my dad was like, nah, that's just fake. Like, I don't believe it. Like, it's a scam. Like, you feel me? And I told him, I'm like, I don't think it's a scam. Like, you feel me? So he was like, all right, we out. So next day we went, and we drove there. It was like to like Pennsylvania. 2-hour drive, 2.5 hour drive. And then we got there. It was like a mansion. Nice cars there and all. Me, I'm not used to seeing that shit. So I was like, whoa. Yeah. I was hyped. You feel me? So we got there. Well, before we got there, it was so crazy because when my dad said that it was probably like a scam or a joke, like when we were getting there, it took us to the woods. So like the mansion, it was like a little pathway, like a secret pathway.
It had an estate, right? It was like in a big estate.
Yeah, you had to go inside of like a wood pathway, and then it's right there in the cut. So we're from South Jersey. We're not used to this shit. So as soon as we got there, it said we was here. Mind you, like, you don't see no mailbox. So like we're like, what the fuck? Like, what you mean we're here? And in my head, I'm like, yo, like, what if this was really a scam? Like, what if this was really fake? Like,
they're about to sell my organs in the black market.
Like, this shit's crazy. Like, in my head, I'm like, damn, like, I just got played. You feel me? But then my dad was like, try to go through the cut in the woods. Feel me? So we went through the cut in the woods, and then we seen a big ass house, and we seen people going in, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's it right there. So then, you feel me? We went in. Fatboy took so long to come. Like, he took long. You feel me? He took long. Some people were leaving and stuff. It was getting dark. You feel me? And people thought he wasn't gonna come. So then, my uncle wanted to leave. You feel me? So we were about to leave, but I was like, we just gonna stay a little bit more. Like, he gonna show up. You feel me? So he Fatboy did showing up, for his music video shoot. And I guess he got caught up in some traffic or something, and he came in, he passed me. You feel me? And we recorded the music video shoot. And I met this guy. You feel me? And the guy was supposedly like his manager or whatever. And I spoke to the guy. I'm like, yo, like, you feel me? I was telling the guy what I was doing. Like, throughout that whole mansion, like, before Fat came there, like, I was telling a lot of people what I do. Like, I do comedy, and I was showing my videos, and they was fucking with me. You feel me? So when I was there, the guy went up to me. He's like, yo, you want to talk to Fatboy? And I'm like, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of, like, nervous because I didn't really know how to talk. Like, you feel me? Because I was on some hood shit. Like, I like hood slang.
Like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, yo, you trying to, what's good? Like, how's everything, yo?
So, like, you feel me? So the guy, like, he was like, all right, bet. So I went in the front. Fatboy, I took a pic with him, a video, and I talked to him. I told him what I was doing, and I showed him my Instagram. I had like 700 followers at the time. So in my head, I'm like, damn, it's not a lot, but you feel me? I told him, I said, yo, like, I would like to do a skit with you. You feel me? Like a video. And he was like, and I was like, and then he was like, get my manager's number. So I got his manager's number, or you feel me? And I was hyped. You feel me? I went back home. I was hyped, and I got the manager's number, and I texted him. I sent him my video. He didn't respond to me for like probably a month. Probably like a month. Yeah, he didn't respond to me like a month and a half. So it was like the middle of March when he responded to me. But when he responded to me, I was growing fast. So in the middle of March, I had, like 4,000? No, I had 3,000 followers. You feel me? So I was growing. You feel me? I went from 700 to 3,000 within less than a month.
How hard? Let me ask you a question about how did you get yourself going and moving? Like, when you started seeing the numbers, what got you there, like, to those numbers? What were you doing to get you, like, up and up and up?
Well,
like, what was your method behind it?
On some real, there was no method. Like, it was just posting. Like, I was just posting consistently. And plus, okay, I had went viral for honey buns. So I was known for the kid that was always getting angry about a honey bun. You feel me? Fat Man Bandit, honey bun. So it was like people loved that shit. So every time I did videos, I involved a honey bun. So I repeated it. So once I seen that my first video went viral on TikTok that got 1 million about a honey bun, I kept repeating the honey bun method, kept repeating that shit, but doing different things with it. So that just started popping, you know, and that shit just brought my numbers up even more. And just me always getting angry and tossing people and stuff like that, like, the people love that. So I don't know, numbers was just going crazy. Like,
when was the moment that you realized that you were like, oh shit, this is fucking wild? That you were like, you have to call your cousins, like, yo, go to my IG right now. These numbers is going bananas right now.
TikTok. When I first got my views on TikTok, when I first hit 1 million, my first ever 1 million hit on views.
Still trying to get 1 million.
Like, I was hyped. I told my mom, I told everyone, like, I was hyped. Like, 1 million views, like, me, like, my younger self always wanted to touch 1 million views. Like, you feel me? Like, I was always wanted to be a YouTuber or a rapper when I was younger. Like, I was always into things like that. Like, I never seen myself playing basketball, football, which I did play.
I was just about to ask you playing any sports. What sport did you play?
I played baseball when I was younger. I really liked the baseball, basketball, and football not as much. But if I did, I played like with the friends and stuff, like in the field. And basketball I really love basketball too. I used to play that a lot every day. Like, come home from school, I would go straight to the basketball court. Like, everybody look at me like, yo, like, I ain't never seen a fat kid run so much and shoot and do mad shit. Like, I would be the only fat kid on the block, athletic. Like, you feel me? Like, the only fat kid on the block, like, really.
It always be like that.
You feel me? And everybody will like be surprised. Like, even in school.
No, I don't be surprised because I played football with big dudes that were like 6'7", like already offensive linemen that could dunk and shit. That I was like, what the fuck? Like, so to me, I don't be shocked. I be like, no, I can kind of see. I can see why they could be athletic. Don't get fooled by it.
Yeah, word.
That's big body right there. They gonna body you and then throw a quick pass.
Yeah, like, even in the gym, like, like the gym teachers, like,
because I was a skinny dude.
They fuck with me heavy. They be like, yo, like.
Nah, I used to be. They told my parents, they were like, because when I was a young ass kid, they told me I was gonna be overweight. And they were like, yo, you're going to get diabetes.
Yeah.
So with me, they were like, yo, you need to put him in a sport. Because I was eating mad zebra cakes. Yeah, bro, I was a fat ass kid. Like, I grew up in the Heights, right? Before I moved to Jersey. My parents, you know, like, Dominican parents, I don't know, like, if like your mom was very overprotective with you. But Dominican parents do not play that shit. They're overbearing. And if you grow up in the city, yo, it's like you go from school to the house and it's jail. Like, you can't even go outside to go hang out with your friend. Now, we don't do that shit in the city. Like, my mom was very adamant about that. She was like, you're not going nowhere downstairs. You playing video games, stay inside the house. So,
yeah,
that's
how, I ain't gonna lie, that's how my grandma was too. Like, she was very
overprotective
on us being in the streets because of how she grew up. And
our parents seen some shit,
you know, so they seen shit. So when your parents actually don't want you doing certain things, like, take that. You feel me? Because they been through that. You feel me? So they been through it and they know how that goes. So, and you know, we're kids, so we hard headed. So we just don't.
Especially me, I just
think they just, feel me, overprotected for nothing. Like, that's how I used to think with my grandma. Like, I used to always think she was tripping. Like, I used to be so pissed. Like, You feel me? But as I got older, everything that she said really
resonated back with you.
Yeah, resonated back. Like, and I would sit there and be like, damn, like, I remember when she told me this. Now I'm going through that same problem.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, you live and you learn, you know? Like, if you don't do it or experience it, then, you feel me? Like, that's like telling your kid, like, oh, you can't go to a party. And you just keeping him locked in. Like, eventually he's going to fucking sneak out. He's going to experience it. Like, you feel me? Like, we have to experience and learn the mistakes. Because if we don't, then we just, as we get older in life, when we start making the mistakes all late, you feel me? Like, who knows? Like, something might happen bad. Like, you feel me? So it's always good to learn your mistakes when you're younger or go through things like that. And it's normal. So as you get older, you know what to do, or you feel me, your responsibility, or not to do that, or if I do this, like, you know what comes with it. You feel me? So
yeah.
Instead of making that when you're older. So my problem is when they used to try to keep me in the house all the time. You feel me? And I stood in the house, but as I got older and started leaving the house, I started going through mistakes and getting in trouble for it. So, yeah. And actually, like, I was going through the same mistakes and getting in trouble for it. So, like, how can I say this? Like basically, like instead of, like, me coming out the house early, you feel me? Like, at least letting me go outside and experience it. Now I'm experiencing when I'm older, and it's just double times
worse.
Like, it's double worse. You feel?
Because you're an adult, bro. That's what he's saying.
Yeah. That shit's crazy.
That should be terrible. But let me ask you this though. Have you ever thought about, like, doing stand-up comedy or anything like that?
I had it in mind a couple. Like, I had stand-up comedy in mind. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I thought about it. I even, like, by myself even tried it out. And
I feel like you would do well.
I feel like I will too.
But it's a different animal.
It's a whole different world, and it's more than just, feel me, like,
because I tell you this,
it's not as easy.
Nah, because I tell you this, I'm a theater major, theater and comedy major. So, like, that shit I could tell you for a fact. I took a class on that shit, bro, and I was just like, yeah, nah, this ain't for me.
Yeah, so, and I had people who does stand up comedy tell me, and they said in the beginning it's not as easy, but, you know, you just write some scripts down and repeat in every show, and then once in a while you could change it up, and, you know, but I'm gonna try it out one day to see how it goes. You know, I'm always the type of person that like to try out new things, and you feel me. And if it don't work out, then I'm still try it. I'm gonna still do it, because eventually, you never know, it might pay off. Like, you feel me? I might not be doing comedy skits for long. You know, I might be doing music or
going on tour or whatever it is.
Or, you feel me, or on a movie on Netflix, like, you know. So,
would you like to be in movies?
Yeah, I would love to be in movies. Like, that's always.
What's one of your top 5 movies of all time? Comedy movies of all time.
Miss Dawnfire, Robert Williams, Happy Gilmore with Adam Sandler. I'm a big Adam Sandler fan.
You a big Adam Sandler fan,
yeah.
bro? You might just be my homie, bro.
I love Adam.
Bro,
Sandler.
we like the same. We have the same type of comedy, then,
bro. I love Adam. Like,
you like Step Brothers?
If I could do I was gonna just say that Step Brothers is 3. If I could do a movie with Adam Sandler, like, I could actually say in my career that I actually did it. Like, I don't care how rich I am or how successful I am. Like, I gotta do something with Adam Sandler. A movie or a video, something like that's gonna complete everything that I work hard for. But Step Brothers is 3. What else? What else is that?
Fucking love Will Ferrell.
You need
to be medicated, Brenton.
Yeah, Will Ferrell's dope. But what's that movie? Where it was Adam Sandler, where he had a kid at a young age, and then his kid lied saying that his dad died in a car fire or some shit.
The one with
Happy Son.
I know which one you're talking about. It's the one with the dude from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. He's in it, and he gets adopted. The little kid.
Yeah,
from Adam
like he
Sandler's.
was adopted for he was adopted by like rich family or some shit.
And then
like he had a girlfriend, and like his girlfriend never met his real dad, and like he told his girlfriend that his dad died from a fire and shit.
Relax, Mr. Hurley.
Goddamn Jensen.
What are you doing in here, cutie?
Watching football.
Who do you want to win?
The goddamn Jets.
Have fun.
Hey, too bad you don't like girls. I think you could have had her.
I forgot what it was called, but it was, if you know, then you know that's one of
Mm-hmm.
them. And then another one where Adam Sandler was a kid and he used to bang the teacher.
No. Yeah. I don't know what I'm supposed to say right now.
Is that gum in your mouth, Donnie?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Fuck, what's the name of that movie? I used it in one of my clips because I was talking to some rapper that he was telling me that he fucked this teacher in his high school. So I used the clip from that movie.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
That movie, that was funny. I love all the old comedy films from back then because they were more funny than now.
What? Now I feel like the comedians now, they're trying to kind of keep up with like the funny shit from now, but it's like it don't work. Just stick to that old school shit. That old school shit. It's like
the old school comedy was funny. Like I don't know, it was just something about it. Like, and it still is. Like than the new. Like I'd rather watch the old than the new. Like,
I was watching. You watch stand up comedy?
Stand up.
No?
I do a little bit on Netflix. I'll be watching the Kevin Hart one, or
you know which one you need to watch? Richard Pryor,
or sometimes I watch that other comedian Fluffy.
The chubby dude. I know you're talking about.
Dude, Gabriel
Garcia.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's a fucking
funny.
Legend, bro.
Yeah, Fluffy, he's funny. Like,
man,
he's dope. Like he actually made me laugh. Like just the voices that he does. Like
you seen the one with the kid where he's talking about his kid watching porno?
Yeah, that was funny. But I wasn't really like into watching stand up comedy like that.
So you like the acting of comedy? You don't like the stand up part of comedy? Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I like the acting part and the stand up part. Like I will watch the stand up part on TV. Like I might just, you feel me, get bored one day and just put it on, and it'll actually make me laugh.
You know who's funny? Who you need to watch? The guy who used to work with Dave Chappelle when Dave Chappelle used to have the Chappelle Show. His partner. I forget his name. I forget people's name. I'm so bad at that. But
one thing also is I never really watched the Dave Chappelle Show.
Oh my god!
Like I know about Dave Chappelle. I know about Dave Chappelle, but I never like.
Man, that was the sketches before sketches.
I never really watched this show. Like I don't know, like I never really.
And I understand too. Is how old are you now? You said 19. Exactly. Yeah. It's like, but it's it's perfectly understandable. You did not grow up in that time frame where you could watch it where it was fresh. Like I remember watching this shit because I was like, what, 12, 13, and I was able to see it, and I was like, yo, this is funny as fuck. Like
growing up,
I was a weird kid though. I was always watching TNT and shit because my grandmother, I told you, they never let me out, bro. And then the cable, because you know how Spanish people be, they never got the full cable. They only got the TNT, Telemundo, and all the other shows.
You know,
and the Univision.
You know when they got cable, they gotta have Telemundo and the novelas.
Yo, but they don't have the rest of the only channel, and the only channel that they do have, because TNT, I don't know why, in New York they used to always have that shit free. So it was part of the shit. But my grandma, and like sometimes we would have BT with the cable box unlocked. BT was like a luxury. BT was a luxury.
But other than that, like when my grandma used to get cable, and I used to tell her, please get Cartoon Network, Disney Channel. She'll say on the phone, she wouldn't even care about none of that. As long as they add the Telemundo and the Spanish news, she was good. Other than that, fuck everything else. Like, and I used to hate that. Like I used to sit there
mad as fuck as a kid,
just watching that novela shit. Like,
bro, being a kid fucking back then was ass.
You feel me? Like,
but it was lit.
Piss.
But bro, look what it led us. It led all of us to something. Cause me, I'll be honest with you, I really wanted to do acting.
Yeah.
Like, so as a kid, like when you would watch TV and stuff, would you sit there and be like, damn, I want to do that? Like,
when I used to watch movies, I used to pause it and act some scenes like I was the type of kid that would watch a movie, and after the movie was done, like I would create my own imagination, and like I would act like I'm in a movie, and I'll start acting like I'll start like pretending to fight like the air or just fake cry, like that was me, like. Or I used to see a superhero movie, like I used to go outside, go on top of things, and like jump and act like I'm in a movie, like acting and stuff. Like I always did things like that. Like I was a weird kid, just a weird.
All the weird kids always
kid.
end up doing artistic shit.
Yeah, literally. Like I was just a weird, funny.
Because you know people, they're gonna always hate. Yeah, niggas gonna hate. They're gonna be like, "Oh, what you do? That's an art. What you do at the end of the day, this is art. Like you do it on a phone. You just do it in a whole different way."
And like I tell the people, like, never judge people that's different or weird, because those are gonna be the people that is gonna be successful. Like the underdogs, like, are always the one. You feel me? Like I was always an underdog. Like I never had too many friends and stuff like that. Like you feel me? Like all I had was like family. So that's why now I'm so big on family, because that's all I had. So I never had like friends. I never went out to parties like that. I never experienced that as much, you know. I wasn't the popular kid at all. You feel me? So I never really got to do things like that or go out to the movies with friends or stuff like that. I was always with family. So yeah, so I never really experienced that until now. Now I'm just, just the kid that everyone knows, and they want me to go to parties and just pop out, but I just don't do it like that, because now looking at me is money. So you feel me? So you're not just gonna have me pop out and then tell the whole town and now everybody's there because of me. You feel me? So now it's different now. So
and I ain't getting not 1 cent.
And I ain't getting nothing, like, and I'm not just gonna have fun just to have fun. Like, you feel me? Like, time is money. Like, it's time to do this. Like, I don't got time to just, party and chill like that. Like, I do sometimes, but not all the time. Like, I don't make it a habit, or, you feel me? Like, I got things to do. Like, I got music to do. I got things, like,
so question.
Feel me?
So, speaking on the business side, let's talk about the business side of things now. So, how do you, when they ask you have you turned down, okay, so this is a better one. Yeah. Have you turned down a bag because you didn't fuck with the product, or you felt like the product wasn't it?
I never turned down a bag so far.
Okay.
I never did.
But do you feel like there's going to be a moment that you're going to be like, all right, or no? At
the end of the day.
Or do you just, or do you fuck with the products that you like?
At the end of the day, that's not how. And it's good that you said that, because I had the same conversation in Florida with my boy Rivy. Shout out to Rivy.
Shout out to Rivy.
We had he had like a little altercation with someone else, you feel me? Not gonna say no name, but that one person always, try to pick what product she wants to promote, but that's not how it works. You feel me? You don't just pick on what product you want to use. You feel me? If a company is gonna pay you to promote their product, just, do it. That's the most professional. That's like Sprite hitting you up. Yo, I'm going to give you $500,000, do this commercial. And you like, nah, I don't like Sprite. I like Pepsi. Like, that's the most pettiest thing ever. Like, you feel me? Like, there's a lot of people that do that to themselves. Like, they think because they got the fame and they let that go over their head. But it's like, you got to humble yourself a little bit. Like, you feel me? Like, be out there. Put yourself out there. Don't just pick that product. Oh, Gatorade said sponsor me, but I don't like Gatorade. I like Powerade. You feel me? Or different shit like that. But me, nah, I won't do that. Like, unless it's like a product that like supports, bad things. Like, bad things that hurt the people or hurt the community, stuff like that. If it's like that, then I will not promote it. But if it's like, companies like energy drinks and stuff like that, yes, I would do it all the way. I don't care if it's Red Bull, Monster, it could be anything. Like, I'm going to do it. You feel me? But other than that, nah, I never turned down a bag.
Okay. Do you feel like meme pages are the best way to promote your comedy and your content and things of that nature? Like your music or anything like that?
I mean, believe it or not, a lot of people went viral with their music on memes and stuff like that, or videos, like comedy videos. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I got posted a couple times. Coming up, I'm still coming up, but I got, like, in the first beginning, like, I got posted a couple times in meme pages that went viral and actually helped me out and put my numbers up there.
Okay. So they helped out with a few. Okay.
Yeah, it helped out with a few. And yeah, like the meme pages, like, take advantage of that. Like, it don't matter, like, if pages have more followers than you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just, you feel me? Just have them promote you. Like, you feel me? Like, it's always good to have a different fan base. Like, I'm big, like they said, like, stealing fans. Like, you feel me? Like, I might have more followers than you, but like, it's always good for you to post me, because now people that still don't know about me that was on your page now do know about me. So that's new people that I'm attracting. You feel what I'm saying? Other than just me, oh, I got more followers than you. Oh, I don't need you to post. That's all bullshit. That's just, I don't know who you think you are. You feel me? Like, it's like Drake. Now, I post Drake on my page. Some people might not know who Drake is. And when I do post Drake, they rock it with his music. Now Drake got 4 or 5 new fans. You feel me? Like, so that's just, you feel me? That's how it is. Like, that's how I look at it. You feel me?
Yeah, that's a good message. That's a good message. Yeah. But would you say this? Let me ask you a question about this now. Yeah. Like, so sometimes when you be telling jokes and like, or you would do it like a joke or a skit, do you feel like sometimes that shit eats at you a little bit?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, it's, like, you know, like me, like if I tell a joke, right, for example, when I used to do stand up, like, or I'll do, because I still be doing stand up here and there. It's not like I do it all the time. Like, oh yeah, no, because I've never really like done it like that. But certain jokes that I would say, it felt like I was giving like a piece of myself. Like, that shit hurt me to even say out loud sometimes, or to even do certain skits. Do you ever feel like sometimes that happens? Because you know how they say that the funniest people be the most like troubling ones, that be having like troubles with themselves.
I ain't gonna lie, I did a couple videos and skits that actually happened to me before, but it never really hurt me. Like,
no, not hurt you, but you was just like, damn,
like it never really ate me. Like, I would just laugh. Like,
you laugh, but it's like
the people may not know what I meant, but I did. So it would just be funny. Like, but I never had things like that eat me. Like, I never really thought about that. Like, I never really thought about that.
Like certain jokes, like I could say, man, yo, that shit's happened to me twice.
It never happened to me. And if it does, then I'll let you know.
Like, shit.
I'll call you. I'm like, yo, like, this video, go look on Instagram. Like, this shit eating me. Like, you feel me? But it never really happened to me. Like, I never really thought about that until you said it now. Now I might look back at my videos.
Man, fuck you, Jacob. Fuck you, Baba. You fucking piece of shit. Fuck that curly hair motherfucker, bro. Fuck him. Fucking stupid bitch. You got me over here now thinking. He's gonna be like, fuck that curly hair, fuck.
Fuck that curly hair, fuck.
But nah, man. So you started doing all these projects. When was that one moment that you felt like, yo, like that you was like, what the hell, like that you're like, yo, I'm solidified. Like, this is getting solidified now.
When Blueface came up to me and
Blueface, baby. Yeah.
And say he fuck with my videos.
Oh shit, he was like, Blueface, baby.
Yeah, like I was in Fatboy's music video shoot Fly Away, and Blueface came up to me. He was like, yo, I know you. He's like, I watch you on TikTok. You famous. And I turned around, looked at my mans. I'm like, oh, he's probably talking to you. And then Blueface was like, nah, not him. He was like, you. And I'm like, Blueface, baby. Like, but I was like,
Blueface, baby.
Like, I was like, V. He's like, yeah, you. Like you acted like you ain't famous. I'm like, word. He's like, yeah, I fuck with your videos and stuff. You feel me? We took a picture and a video and stuff. And yeah, like, that's what made me realize, like, okay, like, Blueface know who I am. Like, I'm doing something. Like, I'm out there for real. Like, you feel me? Like, and he's from the West Coast, so it's like, for somebody, like a big artist from the West Coast that knows who I am, like, I'm really doing something. I'm really out there. Him and, like, T-Pain. When I did a collab with T-Pain. Like, he knew who I was. Like, he stared at, like, you feel me? Like, he ain't really say nothing about it, but he knew, like he knew who I was. Like, you feel me? Like I was talking to Fatboy about it. Like, he really, like when I did a skit with him, like, he reposted it off of my page, like, not Fatboy's page. Like, you feel me? Like, I knew he knew who I was. So that's what made me, okay, he knew who I was. You feel me? Like, a lot of famous people know who I was, so that's what made me realize, like, okay, I'm solidified. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm in that door. I'm not in there all the way, but you can see me peeking. You feel me? And I'm gonna peek out that door. But that's what made me realize, like, I'm there. I'm there, but I'm not all the way there yet. But I'm doing something right, so I got to keep going. You know. So that's what made me realize I was solidified.
Okay. So you say that you've seen that these people posted your stuff. So what was a moment that you had, like, when you probably had an embarrassing moment? What was one of the embarrassing moments during this time that you've been during the, like, coming up that you've had, or like a moment that you were like, damn, I never really did that shit, that you could speak of?
For video wise.
Yeah, like video wise, or anything that you just were like, you know, like you could have just woken up, damn, I stubbed my toe, like shit.
I did a lot of videos where I was like, damn, like cringe videos that I look back and be like, this shit's so cringy. I had did a video with my boy and shit where we did rock, paper, scissors, and I lost, and I went in the water where the mud is and started swimming like a dolphin and shit. And then when I look back to it, I'm like, yo, like, that's just embarrassing. Like, it's cringy. Like, I want to delete this video. Like, why the fuck did I do this? Like, this shit's so awkward and whack. Like, I did a lot of videos where I looked so stupid and bummy where it's like, yo, like, what was I thinking? Like, you feel me? Like, what is going on? Like, yeah. Like, I had a couple embarrassing moments. Like, I had another one where I dumped chocolate milk on myself, dancing to the Megan Thee Stallion song. That's another one where I.
What made you possess? What possessed you to do that?
When I first started making videos, people were giving me ideas to do, and I just did it. And I look back at it, and I'm like, yo, this shit's so retarded. Like, I did a lot of videos where I regret, like, damn, but fuck it. It is what it is. That's the past.
But yeah, that's funny. So who are the top people that you would like to collaborate that you haven't collaborated with? Like, your top 5 people that you're like, yo, this guy, every time I watch this person, I'm like, yo, they make a funny video, it's hilarious.
Like funny video wise, or
like, yeah, like
just anything.
You know who I actually find that's actually really funny? Funny Marco.
I fuck with Funny Marco.
Yo,
Funny Marco's dope.
He's hilarious, man. Like, but like, how you see how he like does his comedy? Would you ever like try to like take it to that extent, or probably pass it, or like,
yeah,
what are you trying to do with it?
I'll try it out. Like,
no, I mean, like, what's your like not like obviously not copying like the same thing, but I'm saying like, are you planning on like you know how like people they do comedy and then they turn it into
the
like
same thing?
Yeah, but like
shit.
doing comedy but in a different like lane. What do you think of yourself doing later on? Because people just blow up nowadays on IG, and they next thing you know they're doing something else.
I don't really see myself doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? Like, I see myself doing, like, it's cool to do that. Like, it's dope because that's what's working out for him now.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to think of things that's gonna last for me
forever. Mm-hmm.
So like, if I make a hit song, I know that's gonna last me forever because I'm forever gonna make money off that.
So after, you know, like how artists always make a transition.
Yeah.
And I say artists because artists, they do different things.
They do different things.
Exactly. So after this whole like the comedy side is over and stuff, like before, because you know how they say like you want to leave things before it leaves you.
Yeah.
So when you find that moment that you're like, yo, I'm out, what's the next thing behind that?
Music.
Okay.
Music. music.
Music's been the number one thing since way back.
Yeah, I'm always gonna do the comedy videos because that's what brought me up and that's what made me. Like I would never just leave that behind and say fuck it. Like I ain't doing no more comedy videos. You feel me? But music and
what type of music you like to make, man? The question I want to ask you.
I like to do melodic music, like
you a singer, huh?
Melodic, like singing rap type.
Yeah, I got
things. You. And I also do just rap, like you feel me?
Beefing with no ops, I'm just getting money. All these bitches trying for me, that shit really funny. You was my dog, you try to play me, but that karma coming. I know some real killers with me that show more love to me. I gave my sis a couple bands, go blow it back on son. I told Chino keep his head high, yeah, he up the sun. You don't know me if you don't know Brazy, yeah, he really bucking. I'm off these drugs, I'm sleeping, you might catch me if you lucky. My mama said there's something wrong with me. My head hurt, I'ma take a perk, yeah, that shit hurt. I hear voices in my head, sometimes it keep me company. I don't want your love, I don't want your honesty. I don't want your love, I don't want your honesty. I don't want your love, I don't want your honesty. I got murder in my mind, that shit fucking with me. I can't sleep, I hear this devil when he whisper to me. I ain't graduate, I jump right into them streets. I told my mama wait, she gon' see her son on BT. And you can't talk about my niggas right in front of me, cause I'ma feel some type of way, some type of way. And you can't talk about my niggas right in front of me, cause I'ma feel some type of way, some type of way. I gotta keep my cool cause I might let these bullets spray. Don't play with me, don't play with twin, we gon' run out where you stay. I'm a hood nigga, fuck these bitches bro, I ain't keep it safe. Keep 100 racks with me everywhere I fucking stay. Ain't beefing with no ops, I'm just getting money. All these bitches trying for me, that shit really funny. You was my dog, you try to play me, but that karma coming. I know some real killers with me that show more love to me. I gave my sis a couple bands, go blow it back on son. I told Chino keep his head high, yeah, he up the sun. You don't know me if you don't know Brazy, yeah, he really bucking. I'm off these drugs, I'm sleeping, you might catch me if you lucky. My mama said there's something wrong with me. My head hurt, I'ma take a perk, yeah, that shit hurt. I hear voices in my head, sometimes it keep me company. I don't want your love, I don't want your honesty. I don't want your love, I don't want your honesty. I don't want your love, I don't want your honesty.
Yo, look, they ain't think we was gonna shoot a music video. You heard? Talk your shit. Yeah, man, we doing big things, bro. You heard? You know when you come out, you gonna be good. I'm gonna have a couple 100 racks for you ready. You heard? We're gonna be coolin', man. Yeah, nigga, this shit for life. You heard? This shit forever. You heard? We ain't stopping. We ain't stopping till we finish that. You heard? Till we finish what we started. No cap, my boy. You already know, bro. No cap. You heard? Stop playing. Like, I'll do some rap songs, like, you know, things like that. But mostly what I've been doing is melodic, and it's been dope. But I'll be switching it up sometimes, so you might not know how I'm going to come out. Like, if I'm going to sing, rap, or I'm going to just rap. You feel me? So you might not know. That's the thing about me. Like, I just switch it up, and everything I do is always good. You feel me? I always put the same way how I treat my videos and make it perfect is the same way I do my music. So I make sure that every time I do a song, like, it has to be it. It has to be the shit. It can't just be a song where I just hear, like, okay, on to the next. Like, I like, you feel me? I'm the type of person that can't be, that I don't, It's like making videos. Like I'll make a video and still won't be satisfied. You feel me? And I'll just keep making more. Same thing with this music. I'll make a song and I still won't be satisfied. I gotta make another song and it has to be dope. If not, then I won't play it or show it to you. Like I'll keep making more till I actually have that satisfied. Was like, okay, this one's dope. On to the next. You feel me?
Okay. What's one of your best songs that you have out right now?
Well, I have no songs out right now.
Okay.
I actually do, but that was a long time ago. When I used to do music, it was on SoundCloud. It was 2019 Fat Man Takeover Part 2. Fat Man was me and my other boy from a while back, and then Takeover Part 2 was my boy Chino and my other boy Bebo. We did that Takeover Part 2, and that was when I was making music before the comedy videos. But now professionally, I do have a song coming out probably by the end of this month with a music video, because I did a music video out here. It was dope. Had the dirt bikes out. We had everybody outside. I had my boy Isaiah Pacheco. He just got drafted to the NFL. He's from out here in Violin. He's a Kansas City Chief, 7th-round pick. I had him there. It was lit. I'm just waiting, you feel me? Waiting on the finished little touches on the music video. Once that's done, I'm going to release it on World Star and, and go from there. And then from there, I'm just going to drop banger after banger nonstop. Like, you're really going to hear my name.
Okay.
Fact.
All right. Before we go, you got to give me your top 5 artists.
Top 5 artists?
Artist, singer, artist. It could be singer, artist, or whatever it is. Top 5.
Gotta rock with my twin, Fatboy.
Okay.
That's 1.
Yo, that shit is hard.
Yeah. That's my twin right there. Dirk, that's 2. Lil Baby, 3. Who else? Lil Baby, Fatboy, Dirk, Baby, and who else? Hot Boy. I started fucking with Hot Boy. Hot Boy's so, you feel me? He's dope. I fuck with Hot Boy heavy. And feel me? And I fuck with who else? And I fuck with Leaf Ward too. Leaf Ward is dope. He's dope. He's from Philly and stuff. But yeah, those are my top 5. What's your top 5?
Mine? Oh, I never had nobody ever ask me back what's my top 5. Ever. Ever. Like, nobody's ever asked. I wasn't even expecting that. So I was like, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I didn't expect that.
What's your top 5?
All right, don't judge me.
You asking me the questions. I'm about to ask you some questions.
I haven't had nobody ask me ever in my life. Like, I'm really being dead ass.
I'm about to ask you some questions.
You might just look at me like, mother, what? All right, so let me start off with number 1. Number 1 is Jay-Z.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because you can never go wrong with Jay-Z. Jay-Z got the.
Jay-Z.
I don't care how old you get.
Like, you can be old and still rock with Jay-Z.
You're going to rock with Jay-Z. Kanye at number 2.
Kanye's dope.
A$AP Rocky at number 3.
A$AP Rocky,
which is a little like people, they raise their eyebrows at me like, oh, you really fuck with A$AP Rocky?
A$AP Rocky's
I'm a very huge fashion rapping. I like fashion rapping a lot.
It's different.
4th, yo, you gonna look at me crazy, but 50 Cent, bro. When 50 Cent used to be the shit back then, yo,
don't get it twisted. 50's hard. Like back in the day, like that nigga was the shit. Like growing up, I used to love 50 Cent. We take it to the candy shop. Yo,
I'm at Scott Storage.
I used to fuck with that. What else? That one other song. Many Man.
Yeah. They played that shit at the club yesterday, and everybody just stood looking around.
Bro.
Yo,
50 Cent was.
I was literally at the club yesterday. He
still is the shit. I fuck with 50, but 50 he on to like the
other
movie
things.
Shit now. You feel me? Like he on to shit that's gonna pay him bigger than just. You feel me? Like 50 got bread. Like he up there. Like got his own show, movies. Like he up there. Like. Much respect.
Let me see. And then the last one is gonna be, let me see, somebody modern. Oh, I like Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean?
Yeah. And Tyler the Creator. So both of them I'll put in there.
Dope.
Yeah. I'll put the both of them there.
Tyler Creator's dope though.
I like very like jiggy music.
A lot of respect for Tyler Creator.
Yeah. Bro, you gotta understand, Tyler the Creator came from being a fucking crazy ass demonic, very to then now he's mad friendly with the LGBTQ community. Everybody's slaying his shit. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Yo, it's crazy.
Tyler
as hell.
Creator's different. Like, he changed up a lot of what he was doing back then. But right now, people rocking with him. Like, he's selling out arenas. Like,
cause he's different. He's an entertainer.
People like him. So that's the dope part about it.
So yeah, those are my top 5 or 6, well 5. 2 of them are sharing
6, 5.5.
Nah, yo, you know what's one thing before we go? I need you to watch, man. You need to watch the show Atlanta. So you get a good laughter out that shit. You gonna be like, yo, that's a great show you put me on.
Where do I watch it at?
Hulu, Netflix, whichever one.
Hulu, Netflix.
Cause it's on FX.
It's just called Atlanta.
Yeah, it's by Childish Gambino.
What's it about? Like,
just Atlanta. And like rappers trying to get out of Atlanta, become a rapper out of Atlanta. Yo, it's straight up, it's hilarious. Yo, there's a scene, bro. They're in jail. You just gotta watch it. They're in jail, and they're like, oh, like he's like, yo, this is my shorty. I've been with this shorty for mad long. They're like, nigga, you know you fucking a nigga, bro. You gay? And he's like, no.
Yo, girl. Yeah, man. Yo, this is my ex Lisa, man. We used to talk back after my mom's kicked me out the house. You know?
My nigga, that's a man.
What? Nah, man. This is my ex.
Your ex-girlfriend a man. Why you think she in jail with the men? She'd be on the other side. Nigga, you gay.
Nah, I mean, she... Nah. So you think I'm gay?
Nah, no,
This nigga gay as hell.
Shut the hell up, man.
And then she just like, she looks at him like, like just nodding her head, bro. It was wild. He's like, "Oh, you a girl? You not a girl? You a boy?" Yeah, you gotta watch it.
I'm definitely gonna check that out though.
Funny, bro. It's funny as shit.
Check it out.
But nah, man. But you got anything before we go that you want to let the people know that you're working on projects? Any like quote you want to leave to the young ones that are trying to make it to, or anything like that?
Really, if you really, trying to make it, you feel me? It's not too many things. Just stay consistent. Be hungry for it. You feel me? If you want it, get it. Don't just say you want it and don't get it. And always stay focused. Don't get distracted. Because we can easily get distracted. You got to stay focused. That's one. Always stay focused. Get it if you're hungry. And excuses out the window. You feel me? Because that you're not going to get nowhere with that. Feel me? Making excuses. But the kids that's grown up in poverty and stuff like that, it's not easy. You feel me? Like, things like that. It's hard to, when you come up off of a background where like you're going through the struggle. Like, it's not easy, but you could do it if you just stay focused and keep your mind on what you really want to do in your career and just stay out the streets. You're gonna do it. You're gonna get it. You feel me? Because I already did it, and I'm still doing it. So you just really got to want it. You feel me? You just got to really want it and stay consistent of what you want to do. So if you play basketball, practice. Make sure you show up at that practice at 6 a.m. and show up to every game and really want it for yourself. You feel me? So, yeah, just stay hungry for it and grind and always stay true to yourself and, always remain humble too. That's the most important part. Remain humble, because when you're not humble, the people won't like you. You feel me? So always remain humble and always remember what background you came from and what got you to where you are now. You feel me? So that's all you need to do, and that's about it. And just stay away from the people that's not going to benefit you in your life or your career. So stay away from all the bad energy people that's not going to help you out for your career. Stay away, because they're not going to do nothing but bring you down with them. So stay away from that. And it could be your closest friends or family. Sorry to say, but you just got to cut them off and just do you. And it get lonely at the top too. So get used to it. You feel me? So that's about it.
That's one thing I've been preaching, though, telling the youngins, like, get ready to be lonely at the top.
Yeah, get ready to be lonely, because it get lonely. Like, I've been doing this for 2 years, and there was times where I had to leave my hometown and just really focus and it's all, when it's just you after you're done doing all the fun things and it's just you're just you're just lonely. You feel me? You can't go back to your old ways. You feel me? Once you create an image for yourself, that's it. You are who you are. You feel me? And me, street shit is whack. You feel me? You're not gonna get nowheres but in jail. You feel me? It's cool. You feel me? That's where we grew up in. That's the environment we grew up in. That doesn't make us. That doesn't mean we have to be that. You feel me? We can change that. You feel what I'm saying? So street things out the window if you really want something for yourself, because that jail shit is whack. You feel me? I'd rather be freely with $20 and then being in jail and not doing anything and just being locked 24/7 just in one spot. You feel me? Having to be around a whole bunch of fucking dicks.
Right.
You feel me? Like, so stay out the streets. That's it. Stay out the streets. Grind. Focus. Don't get distracted, and surround yourself with winners. Surround yourself with people that actually want and not want to just stay in the same spot, because I guarantee you leave the hood and when you come back in 6 years, either the same people going to be at the same spot, or they going to be dead or in jail, or they probably just going to be bums. You feel me? So, that's how I look at it. Like, so leave your hood for a little bit and come back. It's still going to be the same shit. So just leave, do you. That's it. Grind and just really want it for yourself. That's it. That's the route of success. And we're gonna have days too where you feel doubt, where you have a lot of doubts and you want to quit and give up. But when you start feeling like that, just know you're doing something right. Because if you don't feel like that, then you're not doing something right. You feel me? So when you're having them doubts or you want to quit or things get hard, just know that's through pain and things like that, there's always something great at the end. You feel me? So just know that it's going to be there. Even if it takes 2 to 5, 6 years, just know you're going to be that person you want to be, or success that you want to reach.
Yep. You heard it here first. Thank you for coming on and having us here.
Yep.
Bro.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Thank you. Once again, man. Baba Sucia. We out.
Baba Sucia.